Welcome everyone back to the realm of Dama with a Salty Chillers Entertainment D&D podcast with as your Dungeon Master Hero Darkness here, joined by Rich Numbers,
That's right.
Blue Blader,
As Mei Lee.
Lone Penguin,
As Kal-El.
and Spartan Scream.
Kal-El.
As Blap.
So last week's session was, I think, really more of a roller coaster ride than them fighting the two demons on the bridge. Callum,
Indeed it was.
Don't defend the demons.
You think?
I mean,
apart
from Callum taking some time to try to get some information from a cultist guard and it proving nothing, the guy just like, I'm not even terrified. He had an awesome insurance plan. And Blap's just like, come on, let's just get this done. Then the party proceeds to make it down and outside of the amphitheater where all the cultists were at. And
there was a lot of cultists.
There were a lot of cultists there. There was over 100 easy in the amphitheater. And, well, they had the bright idea, hey, let's have May go in as a guard and try to fool everyone, and let's snag the stuff off the table.
Yeah, out of everybody in the whole entire party, they decided to go with the blind person.
Yeah, let's go with May, not the bard or, who could probably pull it off a little better. No, we're going to go with May.
And... That's my bad, viewers. That's my bad. I should have been the one to go, but I didn't. That's my beat.
It was me just saying, yo, intruders, and bring all the guards towards us so Blap can just be firing on them. But no.
Yeah, so that all happened, and, well, let's just say they got caught, and the fight started, and Mei Lee surprisingly held her own for a majority of the fight before she went down as she decided to charge the cult leader and got thunder waved out of the fight.
I took 3 people down with me.
She took 3 people down with, that is true. Meanwhile, Blap took down 4 cultists with his fire breath, while Bright quickly, Hawkeye or Green Arrow style, pick your favorite archer, drops the remaining 2 cultists down, no problem, and then they proceed. And then they proceed to struggle with the remaining enemies as they went there, as Callum continues his losing streak on hitting with his rapier.
Poor Callum.
And then Bright was trying to take down the boss when she went down, leaving just both Bright and Blap and Callum fighting the leader by themselves. And then Callum finally had a stroke of genius.
Hey, to interrupt, but you forgot the part where I went down.
I already mentioned that. The thunder wave. The thunder wave took you down. And then Callum finally had the brilliance of, let's levitate this guy up into the air. And nearly dodging the bolt attack, and then dropping the leader, killing him, as those two, as Blap and Callum barely survive, looting the cultist leader as they go into the kitchen to finally catch their breath, locking the door as they enter in, just in case someone decides to say hello there.
Hello there.
So are you, I believe, if I remember correctly, you guys are taking the long rest or about to take the long rest?
I thought we took the long rest.
Yeah,
I thought we were taking the long rest.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys wake up after taking a long rest. Fully addressed.
Awake now, are we?
Yes, awake.
Just... God, I wish I remembered the Skyrim opening. Finally awake. I'll take it from here. You find yourselves your hands tied behind your back, and we happen to be in a wagon. The graphics are very awful. What do you do?
Now, did we?
Wow, there goes my campaign. No, you guys finally wake up, and in this kitchen, you guys see the oven there, very medieval style brick oven with a try with a pot hanging over the flames and that for you guys to be able to do any cooking. You can see that there's several food that was left out that were ready to be served for the after party of the meeting, and there is obviously a birthday cake left there. 3 of them, surprisingly.
Yes, cake.
And there's other
I like
things such as some sliders or a lot of finger food. They had some crackers and bread and
Well,
various.
dang, here I. Never mind, continue.
And they also had some drinks as well. And a lot of ale. They had a couple barrels of ale chilling there.
Well, dang, here I was going about to cook, but I guess not.
Free food. Get your free food here, guys. I guess what I'm gonna do when my character wakes up is either look for her arrows and then eat some food.
I guess I'm gonna look for my darts
Unless
and
the other two found them for me.
we might as well ask.
I'm gonna look over at Scales. Hey, Scale Mail, did you grab those
I was
arrows?
too busy.
For,
I was too
What
busy
did you
carrying
grab?
bodies into here.
So
Valid.
y'all guys didn't grab any of our stuff.
Oh wait, hold on, and I'm going to like Legend of Zelda pose with the book of the cult leader. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Da 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 da.
Huh. Oh, you got the book. Did you tie up the 2 cards I knocked out?
I'm just gonna let the wind like whoosh by very quickly.
There's wind inside.
Yeah, no.
It's drafty.
But I forgot that draft is from and put a stop to it.
Well,
No, I don't feel like unlocking the door and go get my stuff, so I'll just remain in the kitchen then and start eating the birthday cake and some of the sliders.
you know what? Yeah, same here.
I will join you.
And
Fine.
after that, I'm pretty much going to get darts and stuff. I pretty much don't care about tying these guys up to get answers because I'm pretty sure it might not go anywhere.
What are you talking about? The last one went so well. We learned that we're having a party. We learned there were gonna be cake. Wouldn't be eating this cake right now if we didn't interrogate that last guy.
So, of the 3 cakes, which one did you grab? Did you grab the one on the left, middle, or right?
I want the one on the left.
Oh, I went with the middle.
I will take half of the cake from the middle,
Okay, so you're just sitting
and
there.
she'll never see it coming.
So you're saying that as you're just chowing down on this nice, lovely chocolate cake, while Bright there is just enjoying a yellow cake.
Oh yeah. Delicious.
So you guys are just enjoying the cake. I'm assuming Blap here is finding stuff other than cake to eat right there in the kitchen, right?
Blap doesn't like cake.
I'm gonna pass
Wait.
like a plate of sliders.
Meat. Mostly.
Yeah, there's meat in the sliders.
Do you think we should check to see if the cake was poisonous?
They're having a cult ritual gathering. I don't think the cake would have been poisoned.
Quick break Constitution save it though, just to play it safe.
Yeah, I'll let the blind girl try my cake first.
Wow, you're such a gentleman.
While you
It's just a
guys are
joke,
out,
man.
I poured laxative all over it.
How did I not witness this?
Now you guys have the
I'll be
sudden urge
blind.
to go.
This is a betrayal of the highest order.
Now, Callum, did you grab all the stuff that was knocked over on the table before you went into the kitchen?
Do 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 do.
I just
do,
assume he
do,
grabbed
do.
everything that looked important, including that silly book.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I totally would have grabbed all the important stuff and not just the book.
Seems legit.
Just pull it there.
So, are your characters? Is any of the characters going to take a look at that book, or are you just going to kind of leave it there?
Well, I
I'm gonna-
can't read.
Well, obviously, we're going to have the blind one read the book for us.
Oh yeah,
I don't
read
know.
us a bedtime story.
I'm just picturing. Cal's like, here you go, May. You can read this for us, May. I can't read this.
It's just like
No,
I-
I know.
I think
I
the
wouldn't
bard-
say that. I would literally just grab the book and just smack him in the face with it.
I rolled a dodge.
It's okay you
Alright.
roll low so you wouldn't dodge.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage, non-lethal.
That's impossible. Alright, so I'm going to crack open this book and start reading it aloud. Actually, that's a bad idea. I'm just gonna read
Yeah,
it.
that's a bad. Yeah, that's a bad.
I caught myself after I said it. Yeah, I'm just gonna read it.
So,
I'm just gonna read this for a
Instead of
bit.
reading around, this is gonna be a very boring book, so I'm just gonna read it instead.
who's reading the book? Is it Callum?
Yeah, it'll be me. I'll be reading it.
So, as you begin looking through the book, you find that this is more or less a journal of a man called DF, who was married to Jelmu and had 2 kids, Fulu and Suge, a son and daughter.
These names are hard.
DF had the dream to become an adventurer, and he applied for the adventure company, the Wizards United. They declined his application due to him being a father and told him he was doing something far greater than any adventurer could ever dream, and that was to be a parent. He began to curse the gods for what has happened, and after that incident, he started studying in various libraries in the land to learn more and to find a way to make it into the company. His reading led to him into the restriction sections and stumbled across a book written in a language that no one could speak. He took the time to learn how to read and come across a being, a demon lord, who was bind away into the abyss due to the devil's beating him. He sided with the demon lord, who only wanted to grant wishes with no strings attached, and thought surely this is a being who would help me get into the adventurer's company that I wanted to be in. As he continued his study, he realized that he got a strange message. Confused, as he ponders and looks over this, making sure this wasn't some sort of scam or anything like that, he decides to read it. And the letter contained, "You want to make the world a better place? You want to start anew, where you can have all your dreams come true? What you're studying and what you're reading will grant that to you. Come. I will show you how to free that demon lord and keep him free on this plane of existence. All you need to do is follow what I say." The F, in his own words, This is something I've been wanting to find all along. This will grant me what I want. I can finally become a wizard in the Wizards United. Finally able to achieve my dream of being an adventurer and finding lost treasures and facing the hordes. And if this guy and what he says I can do with this demon lord, then surely this is worth the adventure. And as you come close to finish reading, you see that one of his last entries, all preparations are complete. The village of Sleece is holding a harvest festival. This is the perfect opportunity. The preparations are set. We can bring him forward soon. Once this is done, it is now me to tell everyone that we need to start preaching and sowing chaos throughout the entire land. And we need to head to the crypt of Lee.
Oh, no, 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 no. Well, I mean, it's already done, so there's no need to go, oh, no. So this
Nope.
is the Crypt of Lee.
I
Hello.
I
Hello,
I was
disembodied
listening.
voice.
I was listening to you say the Crypt of Lee, realizing my last name is Lee.
Yeah. Pulls out shovel. Guess we need to get to burying you, Lee.
I'm actually curious, what information did he share with us?
Well, I am going to, after reading that and making sure this isn't some like powerful demon summoning incantation, I'm just gonna like read back the story to you. Actually, I'm just gonna summarize. So, this right here journal is dummy thick with the backstory of the cult leader who tried to join the adventure company. Yada 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 yada. Couldn't join. Weak sauce. Ended up turning to the power of books to join the company. Ended up trying to summon a demon lord. Ended up summoning a demon lord. And here we are. So this is the place where they came to summon demon lord.
And that's all it said.
I mean, there was some stuff about keeping the demon lord on this plane, but it didn't say how he did it. Just that he found another book that started talking to him, and it was like, yeah, demon lord on this plane.
Talking. Did he mention where he was studying? Like what library or things he went to?
Yo, journal. What library was he studying?
You find that he was studying, as you reread through and skimming through, that there was various libraries that he was studying at. He was at the library. He was in the library She, the library Yulor, and the library at Twilight Rose.
That's a lot of libraries. So library She, library Rose,
Twilight Rose.
Twilight Rose. They gotta be fancy. They gotta put Twilight in front of it.
Which you, Callum, would know that would be, and you, Blap, both you would know that would be the capital of Formenzia.
And none of
Capital.
those libraries was the library I was from. Correct?
Yes, because there is a library that is just titled the library.
Okay.
Well, where's the nearest library at?
Roll me a history check, or yeah.
You're the one asking.
I'm not so sure the blind one would know where a library is.
Yeah, I can roll a history check.
I mean, I'll roll a history check. I think my
Or
character
would
very
care where the library is.
Wait, hold on. Let me roll my history check.
Yeah, let's just all roll history checks.
Well,
Oh my
considering that
god!
I
yeah.
got 10.
Aaron, why don't you give us that history check?
Let me find
Let's
the
see.
right one.
Seen it.
Well,
Sorry.
Bright, you only spent a few days on the road to get from here, from the library to here, correct?
I believe so.
So you know within a few days you can easily make it. Because remember, Sleece is kind of up there in the mountains and forests off of the meadows, which is close to the border. So you know everything else is going to be back east, going back into the kingdom, because you guys are heading a little further out.
So yeah, my library would then technically be the closest.
Because you were at the library, which was
Mhm.
one of the places where, as Callum was saying, where he was at.
Then let's go to the library. My place I came from. So the library. He was at
The
the
library.
library, it said?
Yes, the library.
What were the other things that Cal picked up besides the book?
So there's the books. There was
Should
also.
we do like a investigation or something?
I mean, if you guys want to investigate the room, you can go ahead and investigate the room.
That'd be good.
I will not investigate the room.
I will.
We all know how that would go.
There we go.
See? Better that I didn't.
Okay, so with that 15, are you walking out into the room? Blap, are you walking out into the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm walking out.
So you're walking out, and you see that there are the two guards that May knocked unconscious. You see they finally gained consciousness and are kind of standing up and look like they're kind of ready to fight, but they're not too sure. And so they're just kind of hesitant, and so they're kind of staying back. And as you investigate, you can tell that there's some off-colored walls. And that some of the walls have lighter colors than that. And you could tell that these were the pathways that the cultists took to quickly escape, which is why you didn't see any except for that group of 6 come the way that you guys came in. And as far as that table, you go back in as you re-examine the table, there was just those books and those papers, and those other papers that fell down was some kind of thank you notes and congratulations for a Timmy for turning 25 this year. It was a big congratulations, which is why there was those 3 cakes in the kitchen. And you kind of see just note cards of his things he wanted to say and for his presentation. And you see he exclusively had noted to kill anyone that wanted to back out from the plans moving forward.
Ah, cool.
This is what we
I
witnessed.
say we go out the way they went out.
Okay. So
Okay.
as you're making your way there,
Oh,
the guards they nervously walk up. You aren't gonna fight us? Like,
Do you want me to fight you?
I'm so confused.
do you
like,
want to repeat?
obviously we lost.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna be like, well, guys, it's because a goblin nailed with one hand nailed to a tree is, well, more threatening than the both of you. Sorry, not sorry.
All right, let me roll that save real quick. First guard got a 2. Second guard got a 12.
Wait, you're just gonna let me have this? Oh my god.
Well, the one guard that rolled a 2, he just collapses down, and you can tell he's dead because he couldn't believe that he was just compared to a goblin. And the other one's just like, yeah, on second thought, yeah, I'll choose life later. And begins walking out the way you guys came in.
I mean, just open the door for the kitchen. I heard a thud.
Killed another guy with an insult. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag burn.
Okay, so Blap is making his way out, and he's going to go to one of these exits.
Well,
I
I'm
will.
quickly
I will
going
leave
to grab
everybody behind
my.
if they don't come with me.
I'm going to quickly grab my darts and also probably Bright's arrows.
I'm just gonna be in the back of the group, about 30 feet behind everyone, with my bow ready.
All right. So I guess we're heading out.
Okay, so you guys go through one of these things, and you realize it was kind of a revolving door type mechanism. And as you go through, you walk through that area, and as you walk in, you realize about 20 feet ahead of you, there is an elevator that you can operate. And this elevator will lead you up. So as you guys are going up on this elevator, you reach the top, and as you guys step out, you guys realize that you're stepping out around the keep. You actually step out on the back side of the keep, on the other side of the moat. And so as you look over to your right as you walk out, you can tell that there's the keep, there's the moat, and there's the walls.
Huh. So we kind of just entered the lame way.
Yes.
A long way.
Yeah, that sucks. We could have just took the elevator.
Took the elevator and just been boom right in the party, apparently.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but using the elevator probably might cause a lot of ruckus.
It's not like we looked for another way in.
Yeah.
We killed the demons.
Yeah.
Elementals.
Yeah. Well, the demons killed the elementals before we can.
So, do I know the direction or where this library is located? That way I can lead the way, or does somebody else need to lead the way?
Bright should lead the way. Bright should know the
Yeah.
way to the library.
That's what I
So
thought.
come on, Bright.
Yeah.
You'll be forerunner this time.
I guess I'll take the front end of the pack as the archer, as the ranger, and hopefully I don't die.
You won't die.
You won't die.
Okay.
Just in case, I'm going to take action to like it. No way, I can't do that. Never mind.
Oh yeah, by the way, May is now level 2.
Yeah.
For those
Congrats, May.
wondering. Okay.
You're now finally caught up with the class.
Okay, so right, you're leading the way. Are you going to be heading?
I guess I'm leading the way. I guess I have my bow ready just in case anything happens. And I'm just gonna walk straight towards the library.
You're going to walk straight towards the library in the middle of the forest.
Actually, no, the question is, guys, should we go back to the village before we go to the library?
Oh my
Let the
god, I
doctor
forgot about him.
We
should do that.
get
we should
much
get supplies.
needed supplies. Exactly.
And then I can get some supplies and stock up just in case we run into unknown threats in the forest.
We need to get more potions for everybody.
That's a great idea. That's a spectacular idea. I really like that idea.
Yeah, shopping montage.
Do
So
do.
I'm gonna try to loop around the outside of the keep now back to the front of the keep so we can follow the path we took here back to the village. If someone else want to take point, you can since we're just going back to the village and not to the library.
Okay, I guess I'll take point.
That's a great idea. Let the
I
blind
think.
one lead
Yeah,
us.
yeah, May. I appreciate your
No.
enthusiasm, but let's let Blap take point.
I'm not helpless, you know.
I know, I
Nobody said
know.
you weren't.
I know that you're not helpless, but you're also not blind.
So we head back to the village.
So you guys are heading back to the village. Wow, English. So
Yes.
you guys are heading back to the village, and as you guys head back, you realize you come across a fork in the road again. One path is to the right, and one path is to the left.
Oh yeah,
Why do we stop?
because Siren Watch, I believe, should be the
Do we
proper
want
term
to kill
for
the
it.
siren before we go back to the village?
Can
Do
we
we have
kill a
enough?
siren?
Do we have
Well-
enough time to
Well, if
deal
we
with
kill the
this
siren, that
siren?
will give us more gold so we can get more supplies.
Yeah, but Evil Doom
Let's
cult,
go.
summoning demons.
Let's go get this siren then.
I know how to
Okay.
kill the siren.
Okay, so you guys
Pro
are
game.
now heading towards the lake, Deepwater Lake.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way up to Deepwater Lake, you guys begin to tell that the area, as you approach, that the forest kind of gives way just a little bit, and then there is this massive lake. It looks like to be roughly a mile across. And in the middle of the island, the middle of the lake, there is an island that's just chilling there, which you could safely assume is where the siren would be normally chilling at. But at this point in time, the siren is not there in the middle of the lake.
Interesting.
So we should probably do an investigation to see where the siren could have
I'll do
gone.
a perception check. I just realized I closed out of my character sheet. Let me get that back opened up. Let me do a perception real fast. That is a 24 on a perception check.
So with that 24, you can tell that the siren is on the near the edge of the lake. The siren is chilling up to the left as the lake goes around that way. And that the siren is trying to wait and keep for you guys and was hoping to try to grab one of you as you see it. So are you going to point out to your party or anything about where the siren is at?
Yes. So guys, the siren's just right over there, waiting for us. So I think if we do it just right, I don't think we might be able to ambush it.
I think
Do we have
we
any-
could, if it doesn't know where we're at. It thinks we don't know where it's at. So let's do a stealth.
Let's stealth.
I could make a sound as if we're coming from the other direction from the siren, so it
Oh.
turns it back on us.
There you go. And then I can chop its head off.
Wait, you said we're in a forest area?
The lake is
Well,
in the
next
middle,
to a
is
lake at
in
the
the
moment.
forest. Like, the forest kind of gives way as there's a lake there.
Oh. So, no tree hopping then.
Nope.
No, you could try, but you're not going to be able to be... You're going to be within like 30 feet from the tree to the edge of the water.
Yeah.
And the only problem I just was with the plan, I need to be 30. My cantrips have only a range of 30 feet.
Are you about to use minor illusion?
I'm gonna use my thaumaturge. So what I want to do is I want to sort of split from the party, sort of go up into towards the tree line. So I'm sort of in the trees, sort of facing towards the siren itself, and then use my cantrip 30 feet in the opposite direction where the party's gonna be at along the shoreline. That's my plan. So
Gotcha.
I'm gonna
Hmm.
do stealth. That is a 10 on myself into the trees to get the siren's attention. Okay, not to get that. Into the tree lines and then sort of stay out of the siren's sight. Then use my cantrip to draw the attention in the opposite direction.
Okay, so what is the rest of the party going to do?
We're gonna wait for the signal to attack.
Okay, so, right.
That
as-
and if Bright gets caught, we can help, and the siren won't know.
So, right. As you're making your way towards the to your location to try to cast your cantrip, the party notices that the siren polymorphs and gets out of the lake and begins moving
Clock.
in the direction of where Bright is at.
Okay. I'm going to move over there and go and try to attack.
Try to see if you could stealth over there first.
Okay,
He's just a
fine.
full sprint
Okay,
over there
fine.
and just go Falcon
Okay.
punch.
Okay, fine. I'll
That way
stealth
you
over
can-
there.
Do a surprise attack.
Well, okay, yeah. Stealth. Oh, dang it.
Oh man.
It's an 8.
Oh boy.
So, as May tries to stealth over there, you can tell that the siren takes a look and notices that there's now 2 people moving in close to the lake. And then it begins, and then you notice that it decides to climb up a tree. And it's now
At
sitting
this point, I'm
on
just
top
gonna
of the
shoot my
tree.
throw at it.
How far away is am I from the siren?
You are about 60 feet. But that gap is closing a little bit because actually the gap is closed a little bit because it's moved about roughly 30 feet in that time, and it's jumped up into the tree as it heard May go in and try to stealth in. Right?
Well, in that case,
So how
That
far
was
did May
fine.
move from me?
May has gone maybe about 15 feet at this point.
Okay.
yeah. At this point, I'm pretty sure since it noticed me, I'm going chase after it.
Well, it's jumped up into the tree.
And since I know it's getting into the tree, I know that it sees me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and then shoot at it with my bow.
Try to knock it out of the tree.
Yeah. Try to knock it out of the tree. Let me see. I'm falling. That is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Dealing 8 damage.
So you notice this and you stop moving in your tracks and you turn and you knock an arrow and you fire it, hitting the siren.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, you begin to hear the siren's song coming towards you. Right.
Oh yeah, let's go. I tend to the bait. Just
I
like I
need
planned.
you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 11.
You are now charmed as you become enchanted by this song. And you drop your bow and begin walking towards the... No, you don't drop the bow. You walk forward with your bow in hand and move towards the siren and begin to stand around the tree as if you're going to stand and protect her.
Seems legit. I'm not the villain of this out, guys. Let's go.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
Looks
I'm going
like
to. How about
we
this?
have-
Y'all guys handle. Right. I'm going to go after the thing that's in the tree. The
they don't know we're here yet. Well, the siren doesn't.
They know I'm
The
here.
siren knows where May is. Knows that May is present, but doesn't know that the two of you, both Bright and Blap and Callum, doesn't know where you're at.
well,
Maybe Cal should do a stealth check to see if he can get.
We're just all spell skill checks get over there.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll definitely use my stealthaloo. Oh my god, it's a 14. Does that get me, hero?
The siren also notices you.
Son of a bitch. I disguise myself as shrubbery. What does that get me?
Well, if you were to
Alright.
disguise yourself as shrubbery, then roll this, then done the stealth, you would have had it with advantage.
Oh man.
But you didn't do that. So
I
it
did not do that. Alright.
notices you, and then as you do that, you notice that Bright begins to knock an arrow and is ready to take aim at one of the two of you.
Do they roll initiative now?
What is Blap going to do? Oh, he's muted. Okay. Initiative roll, not just yet.
Gotta wait for Black.
I look towards the barn and say, like, you want to have any spells to counteract charm or Siren's Call? Would you?
Well, I could charm Bright myself, I guess.
Charm me to sleep?
Yeah, I could charm. I could try and out-charm it. Other than that, I don't. Well, there's another thing. I could try putting Bright to sleep.
Let me read you guys real quick what charm person does. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage. If you or your companions are fighting
Oh,
it,
with advantage?
if it
Fighting it and it fails the saving throw, it's charmed by you until the end of your spell, or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Great. I forgot. All we have to do is attack. Well, It says you or your companions do anything harm to it. So I don't know if it'll wake up from the spell if we attack Bright.
In this instance, I would say yes to it, or I would allow Bright at the end of each of her turn to make another saving throw to see if she can break free of it.
I like that option. Just because
Well,
why not?
here's the problem. You have a bow point.
The
Two of us.
the arrow is knocked. She hasn't drawn it yet. The arrow is knocked, ready to fire. We're getting ready to fire.
Yeah.
I'm down. All right.
Okay. Okay. How about this? I go left. You go
I could
right.
throw a dagger at her.
Oh, hey, you're back.
No, I can just throw a vicious mockery at her. I can just insult her.
There you go. Insult the crap out of her.
Bright fell for
Yeah,
that charm
well-
spell. Then they probably
well,
don't have high wisdom.
Well,
Maybe.
My game plan was to actually go up in the tree and literally beat this siren up.
I don't
But
think closeness is the name of the game, as Bright has found out.
Well, you could still go in and knock the dang siren out of the tree.
So y'all
Yeah,
guys
but
will.
we're also gonna have to deal with her song.
I have very high wisdom. Wisdom is everything I need as a monk.
All it takes is one glove to be like Bright.
You
We're
said
gonna
high
have to
wisdom.
take
I
that
have pretty high
chance.
wisdom myself.
Soon as-
I've dealt saving throw.
As soon as you knock
Oh.
her down, I'm gonna take everything I got at her. So
I'll
So-
go work on waking up Bright, and y'all two can focus on the siren. How does that sound?
sure.
Okay, I'm going to scale up the tree. And, well, I don't know where in the tree the siren might be at, so.
Okay, so Blap is just basically waiting for the siren to get knocked down. So are you moving in any direction to close that gap?
Wait.
No, I'm not.
Well,
going to.
I
Okay.
have this.
Okay.
Well, I would say I'm going straight for the tree and have a dodge action right in case Bright decides to fire.
Okay, so you're gonna climb up into a tree and be ready to kind of tree jump?
Yes.
Because where you guys are at, you are able to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so are you guys gonna do anything?
Yeah. I'm going to treat.
We haven't officially started combat just yet, so I just want to make sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to close. So, 30 feet between me and Bright, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna close some of. Yeah, I'm gonna close about. Well, I'm gonna take 10 feet off that, and then I'm going to draw her attention by using vicious mockery upon her. That'll be what I'll do.
Okay.
Ahem, ahem.
So we're now.
Hey, Bright.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No. Go ahead and attempt that. Then after that, we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay. Hey, Bright, don't you know? Somewhere out there, you're deriving some village of their idiot.
And what saving throw do I need to
That's a
roll?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. You just gotta beat 12. Or actually, don't beat 12. Just don't. Okay, whatever.
20.
All right.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
Or whatever, I guess.
Well, I got a 6.
I'm taking it. Didn't go well.
Bro, this man rolled a unnatural 20. I can't.
He rolled a 17 plus his modifier made it 20.
I just dagger eyes him. Like,
Well,
I'm
it looks
so
like
confused.
the dice are not playing in my favor.
How does it feel to join the club?
Okay, so unfortunately, the siren moves first. So what the siren is going to do, the siren is going to tell Bright to, when it comes Bright's turn, if so charmed, to make an attack. And so what the siren is also going to do, let's see here. The siren is going to become, and you see the siren touch herself and now becomes invisible. And that's
that doesn't affect me whatsoever.
yeah. Well, the creature is now invisible until the spell ends, and anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible, and this will last for a minute.
Does an invisible thing still make noise?
Yes, there will still be noise being heard. So you just hear
Sure,
it. You hear, you know, it goes invisible, and then you can kind of hear the leaves moving as it's moving in the trees.
So it's probably a good thing we do have this blind monk with us, because the blind monk doesn't care if it's invisible.
Yeah.
Go, blind monk, go.
Right now it's Callum's turn.
Oh boy. The options abound. I could hurl another vicious mockery at you, or I could get up close and personal. Yeah, no, we're just gonna hurl another vicious mockery at you.
Here, Bright, make your saving throw.
We'll do that.
11.
Oh my god. Well, I have met sharper loaves of bread than you. So that means you, my dear friend, take 2 damage.
Oh no, almighty 2 in damage.
So
Hey,
you hear that?
it's enough to get you to roll.
So, Bright, you hear that insult, and instantly you're snapped out of it, and you look at Callum's like, you seriously think I'm like the bread's sharper than me?
Welcome back.
All right.
Welcome back to the winning team.
Now we're on to May's turn.
Hey. Okay, well, I'm going after the invisible. Like, I'm going to, like, where the sound, like, I heard, like, the sound of something running away.
No, it wasn't running away. So you can tell that the siren is trying to close the gap between you and Cal Elm through the trees.
Oh, in that case, I'm pretty much going to trees as well and punch the invisible siren.
Okay, so as you move through the trees, you're able to locate where it's at based off the movement and vibration of what's going on around you, and you hear the rustling of the leaves, and you can tell that the siren was basically on top of you as you go ahead and you make your swing.
Okay. $19.
You squarely land the punch in her chest.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to strike again. Except this time I'm waiting for the head. Like, you know, I'm just going for the chest again.
Just gonna punch it.
Yeah. Oh. Does a 12 hit?
Your first attack hits, but the second one misses. So you do punch 1, and you try to do punch 2, and it's a whiff. What's your damage?
Oh, yeah. $8.
Okay. Right, now we are on to... Actually, I'm going to do... No. Bright's turn. It's your turn. what you gonna do, Bright? It's your move.
No, I thought it was Blap's turn.
Black.
My turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
Like, I got a 6. Did Blap get lower?
Yeah, Black got a 5.
Yep.
Oh. I thought I was going last.
Well, that and it's probably good that I go last because I'm still kind of not seeing.
Well, then I'm gonna roll disadvantage since I don't know where the siren went to shoot at the siren.
Doesn't the attack knock the siren out of stealth or invisibility?
I'm going to roll a. I'm gonna say it's a concentration spell. and roll-
Concentration. That's what I thought.
And
Yeah, it's concentration.
let's see here. So that was a 19. That hit, right? So I have to roll a 9 to stay stealth,
Yep.
right? Rolled
Yep.
exactly a 9, so it's still stealth.
Oh man. Okay.
Well,
Nice.
I rolled a 15 to hit.
You manage to somehow, as you are watching May punch, know exactly where to shoot that arrow. And so you go, use that notched arrow that you were wondering why you had not notched, and you fire at the siren, hitting it.
For 8 damage.
And now you see where an arrow is protruding from the siren.
Now make another saving throw to see if it's visible.
Let's see.
But wait, thanks for the assist.
And it rolled a 12.
Man, they know how to chill in this stealth.
The siren's just refusing to give it up. Now we're on to Blap's turn.
Lap will hold his action.
Okay. Now the siren is going to go ahead and, since it's right there on top of you, May, the siren is going to cast Stupefying Touch. Siren will touch one creature she can see within 5 feet of her, and the creature must succeed on a intelligence saving throw or take, I'm going to say 2d6 of damage, not 3. And be stunned until the siren's next turn.
Wait, who's this for?
This is you.
You.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, gosh dang, my weakness. Well,
So as the siren comes up and touches you, you feel the sensation of your body going stunned as you feel your mind taking 3 psychic damage. And you are now stunned until the siren's next turn. It's now Callum's turn.
It's my move. Okay. So May's stunned.
Yes.
Siren. So since she just cast, I'm assuming she's letting down the invisibility.
Stupefying Touch is not a concentration.
Okay, cool. Alright, so. Now I have a question. With how vicious mockery works, since it's an attack on the mind, would I need to see her body to make an attack?
What's the phrasing on Vicious Mockery?
You unleash a string of insulting, insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature. Oh, you can see within range. Alright,
yeah, is
Wait.
it C?
Yeah.
see
See
within
within
range.
See within range.
If the target can hear you, though it does not need to understand you. Yeah, alright. So,
Yeah, the only thing you see is the arrow protruding out. You cannot see the siren itself.
wait a minute, is there blood on the arrow?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so technically everything the siren touches does not turn invisible, so shouldn't the arrow turn invisible?
Actually, yes.
Yes.
Well, whatever part of it looks like touching her flesh would.
The arrow would actually turn invisible.
Wait, no. So invisibility doesn't make everything invisible.
it says
it makes whatever you're
or
wearing.
carrying, and
Yeah,
they're
when you
and
activate
the
it.
arrow,
Wearing
the they're, the siren's not wearing or carrying the arrow.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a fashion statement.
Okay. Let's just continue this.
Yeah. So it's May's turn. Unfortunately, May is stunned.
Is there anything I can do?
Unfortunately, you cannot do anything. You are stunned until the siren's next turn.
And then I'm gonna roll disadvantage again to try to hit the siren. That one.
That arrow just you notch and shoot the arrow, and it just kind of flies by. It kind of just you kind of watch it just kind of arch and fall into the lake.
Goodbye, O's. Nice knowing you.
Okay, Blap, it's now your move.
How far away are they from me?
They're 30 feet.
30 feet. All right. I'm going to walk within 15 feet,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and burn down the tree with my breath weapon, with trying to damage the.
Hold on. Remember,
I'm going to take everybody out with it. I don't care.
All right.
Well, I'm safe.
Yeah. Cal, Elm, and Bright should be fine, but you're doing it at the base of the tree, correct?
I'm.
Or you-
Well, it's a cone, so it should probably take like the tree down, like because of where May is at, is where I'm gonna assume the enemy is. So I'm gonna try and
Yes.
shoot it towards May,
okay.
but
so
it's
have
a
to-
dex save, so I assume May has a high dex anyway.
yes. So it's going to be a dex
So
save.
wait, my question is then, did the
I
siren
can't make a
move
dex save
away
because I'm
from the
paralyzed.
tree it got down, or did the siren stay next to the tree?
May
The
and Siren are duking it out on a tree branch.
siren had to touch May to paralyze her.
Yeah. Stupefying
the
touch is a
siren-
5 feet range.
No, what I'm saying is the siren went down from the tree and went to a different tree. Correct?
The Siren and May are on the same tree.
Yeah.
I'm asking, did the siren change?
No,
the
siren
tree?
never went down. No, the siren jumped, and so did May.
Yeah.
May followed the siren the whole time.
Yeah. It's kind of like the ninja type fighting.
Because
So I'm
I
trying-
know you said that the siren turned invisible and was rustling leaves as if it was changing trees.
Yes, it changed trees.
Okay,
And
that's,
May
I just wanna make
changed
sure because
trees as well, both matching and fighting on the same tree.
okay, because I was like, you're saying trees like. I just want to make sure that I was because I know the siren moved. I just didn't. I'm just trying to picture of would I still be in the breath weapon attack or not.
No, you're
No,
fine.
you
You
won't.
haven't moved. The Siren's
Okay.
not near you. Cal-Elm's fine. Because Cal-Elm's at a different spot. Because basically, where May and Cal-Elm were at, they're fighting half that distance between Cal-Elm and where May was at.
All right.
And so the range, and so Blap is doing the fire breath 15 feet up into the tree, so Callum doesn't have to worry about making the deck saving throw. So the only people that have to worry about the saving throw is the Siren and May, but May's paralyzed.
Oh,
So I can make
the
the
saving throw just determines if you're going to take half or full damage. That's all it really does.
So he's still going to get hit no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the Siren rolled a 2.
Oh, so do I still roll?
Yep.
Yeah, it just
roll,
determines whether you get half or full damage. That's all.
roll the dex save, but roll with disadvantage since you're stunned.
There you go. That makes more sense.
Impressive.
You still say.
What the crap? A
That's
nat
why I was
20 and a
thinking-
16?
That is impressive.
It's only 5 fire damage anyway.
So half
I
that
managed.
down
I
to
managed
2.
to just somehow like push myself. Like I have no strength to push myself off the tree.
The tree branch snapped. He falls to safety while the siren gets hurt.
Yeah, and so with that, I'm also going to do this as well. So you breathe fire, the fire goes, it engulfs the tree integrity, the branch integrity begins to fall, and they both fall down 10 feet, and the siren takes an additional 6 fall damage. And let me roll. May roll for your damage from falling from the tree as well.
Yeah. What did I roll?
Roll a d10 since you're only falling 10 feet.
Three.
Okay. So now we're on to the siren's turn. As the siren's turn begins, the siren begins to cough up some blood, and instead of attacking me,
Is it visible?
I'm going to say the invisibility has worn off due to all this stuff that has taken place with the fire falling down. Concentration is going to be broken. And is going to make an attack roll onto Flap, and that is going to be a 13.
It's a miss.
Alright, and now it is on to Cal-Elm's turn.
It's my move. I draw. So I just watched Lap light it up. So from all this fire happening from the tree, would I be able to suss out the location of our siren enemy?
You can see the siren. The siren's invisibility is gone due to the amount of damage, the fall, and stuff like that. I'm just say the concentration broke just due to all the stuff that took place.
Well, since she is now exposed, there's nothing left for me to do but hurl insults at her. Now let me go pick an insult.
I have a question. Since I'm paralyzed, do I still feel pain?
You're no longer stunned. The stun ended.
Oh.
The stun only lasted for 1 turn, and since the siren viewed Blap as the bigger threat than you, she had decided to go and attack Blap. And since she didn't stupefy touch on you, the effect is now gone
Okay.
because it only lasts until the siren's next turn.
Okay.
So as soon as it became siren's turn, it was gone unless the siren attacked you with stupefying touch. Okay. So
Okay.
the wisdom saving throw was an 8. Insult away.
Ha! Hey, do you mind if you could, oh, I don't know, go get your husband or your boyfriend or something? I really don't like fighting ugly women.
You just hear the siren just kind of lets out this shriek of like horrifying insult thrown at her. Couldn't believe that someone would call her ugly.
Bro, I thought that was a
1.
4. Come on. That's a 1.
Alright, now it's on
Bro.
to May's turn.
Well, this time I'm going to get my quarterstaff out, one-handed. Pretty much going to hit hit at the siren very hard, then I'm probably going to use my bonus action to do an armed strike.
Okay.
That would be a 20, not nat 20.
That hits.
Uh, 5 damage.
All right.
And now for the unarmed strike.
As you whack the siren outside of the whack the siren again, you see more blood being coughed up. And then you go through and you follow up with your punch.
Yep. Oh.
And as you go for the follow-up, the siren was able to predictably know what was coming after he got hit by the staff, sidesteps out of the way as it coughs up the blood from that first blow. Now we're on to Bright's turn.
Simple. I shoot my arrow. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Dealing 11 damage.
So, as you fire this last shot, you will kill the siren. Anything special you want to do with this attack?
How do I want to do this? I'm gonna have my arrow. So I run up the tree, pull back my back my bow, shoot the arrow. It's gonna hit the burning tree behind it, and the tree's gonna fall down and just land on the siren, and just smashes the siren.
So you're gonna have the tree, what's left of the tree, fall down
And kill the siren.
and kill the siren. May you're gonna have to make a dex saving throw to get out of the way of that tree falling down.
Why is with everyone's causing pain?
Dex, your dex is
Okay.
high, so it's not like it's gonna be that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's why it's a dex, because you're dodging out of the way.
Okay, here I go. Uh, 24.
Yeah, you hear the tree beginning to give way, so you just expertly just like dodge out of the way as you just kind of do like a gymnastics tumble roll out of the way.
Yeah.
And then just sort of gracefully land on my feet. She deserved that.
Hey, now I have a bone to take a flap.
Well, that was easy. Let's go ahead and loot her corpse and head to town.
You're not gonna say sorry for at least like stinging me?
You're alive, aren't you?
Yeah, that's a bone.
Barely.
Let me give May like a nice little slap on the back.
I
Not
had
gonna win that one,
I had all the faith in you to not die from my breath attack. And after I did that, you guys felled her quickly.
So as you guys go and try to loot the corpse, you really don't find anything of value on her. Maybe except for a handful, around like 15 or 20 pieces of gold.
Can we wrap her in something? So we can like take her back to town as proof?
Yeah. If you want to wrap her up in trees and that, or leaves, or whatever you can find.
I'll just pull her
You
by
know what?
the hair and drag her to town.
I don't think that's gonna be very sightly. Think of the children. I'm gonna like pull out a bedroll, and I'll just like slide her into the bedroll. I was like,
Why
now
don't we
you can
just
drag her
chop
by
off
the
her-
hair.
Why don't we just chop off her head and just bring that back to town?
Yeah, that probably much an easier idea.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's always that.
Okay, so Lab, do you want to chop the head?
Yeah, yeah. Flap. Our local
I-
decapitator.
All right, I remove her head.
So, Kellum, are you gonna wear the head around your waist or anything like that, or are you gonna throw it in your bag?
What do I look like? I'm just gonna like take her head
Practical.
and I'm gonna like put it in like a brown paper bag kind of thing and just like roll it up. All right, cool.
Oh, so she's gonna be your
And I'll
lunch.
just like put that in my bag. No, no.
Sorry, I'm
Why do
picturing
you
you're
think
putting
I'm worse than I
you're putting
am?
it in a brown paper bag. All I'm thinking is like the brown lunches back in like high school and middle school whenever you went out on like out trips and that. And so just like lunch for later.
You're better off
It's like,
tying
what do
it
you
to
have
your.
for lunch? I have a PB and J. What do you have for lunch? Oh, you're gonna love this. Just pull a siren's skull out of a siren's head out of your lunch bag. Yeah, what you think? Like that?
Seems
Just
way
feel
ahead.
like that with a horror face.
They're just like, oh my god. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
you can call on them.
you take the sirens and you put it in the brown bag and you put it in your knapsack.
Indeed.
And you
Let's
guys
get out of here.
make your way towards the village. So as you
Well,
go ahead.
well, the only downside from this is I smell like dragon's breath.
It's an improvement.
I just heard that finger and decide not to say a word and just keep on walking.
So you guys proceed to make your way towards the village. Fortunately for you, it was without any further incidents. But as you guys,
Fortunately for the enemy, you mean?
yes, fortunately for the enemies, there was no further incidents. Now, as you guys
Fortunate.
begin to approach the village, I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
19.
Where's my perception?
Really?
21.
I'm starting
That's a
to think
16.
I'm starting to think you're giving me your dice rolls, Zach.
I'm glad. Take them. Let me have some good rolls for a while.
Okay, so Blap, Callum, and Bright, as you guys are walking towards the village, as you guys take a look up through the tree line and through the path, you begin to see smoke coming up from where the village is at. And you
Oh no.
also begin to hear some shouting and some metal clashing and something being thudded against the door.
Oh boy.
I guess I'll ready my bow again.
And that's where we're going to end our session.